Well, I consulted my all-seeing eye partner here, the Sphinx of Egypt. Anyway, talking about silver again, right? I'm going to give you something actually that's interesting. I put out about this before. It's called about the Hindenburg Effect, and I put it out about just over 2 months ago, and it happened twice. You know, they say that that's an indicator that the markets are going to crash. And I talked about this 2 months ago, right? Nothing crashed; it just went to newer highs. But we've had 5 Hindenburg effects, or it depends on how they freaking calculated. I mean, you know. But the point is, the last time they had that many Hindenburg effects was prior to the big crash of 2008. So, is the sky falling again? It probably is for real. And you know, I'm using pure common sense. I ain't playing drama. Pure common sense. The thing is, we already had a correction in the metals. What happened back in 2008? We had a correction in the metals, and everybody's like, oh, the stocks are still up. Or, you know, we had a correction in the real estate market back in 2007, and they said, oh, everything else is still up. And, you know, then it's like the next big pillar of the economy falls, or whatever the hell it is, or the numbers fall. It's actually numbers. It's actually not the actual production and what's going on. It's actually it's psychological blow, because people they're going to watch their bank accounts go when the equities fall. But a lot of people, that's where they sell. And you know, actually back during that time, just to give you a little history, there was a lot of people that sued because they were told by people to invest here and there and all the mortgage-backed securities. And they actually got money back, not all their money, but some of their money back, because of these bad investments they were led into. Now, I'm not a person to lead people into bad investments. You know, I didn't know about silver going down at 18. I didn't figure that. God, well, I'm more bullish on a metal. I realize that. The one thing where I think gold and silver can pull back is if we don't see things start heating up really good for the metals. And it looked really good today. I mean, it's been going up over 21 and all that stuff. But they got to heat up pretty good. They got to rise pretty good, because if the market's all downturn and just have a major correction and silver sitting at 21, maybe it could go below 18, right? But I'm kind of expecting that it's going to play another psych out, fake out again. You're probably going to, it may go up near 26 or something or whatever, and then the markets crash in the equities, and then you see silver correct down to maybe 20. It's just a guess. I don't know, but you want the metals to recover a lot before the equities crash, and it looks like the equities are going to crash. I know I've been saying it for months now, right? Actually, I said some of this back in May and in June, right? I don't know the exact timing of it, but it is going to happen. It is going to happen. They're too far ahead of themselves, and the economies of the world are looking slower and slower. So why the hell should they be going up? Well, I guess they're going up because the government's printing more money. But, you know, that should also start trickling into the commodities, too. But the equities are more ahead of itself in general than anything else out there. Now, in real estate, and I don't know, these markets are starting to heat up again. God, those people, you know, anybody selling you anything, man, it's like, I sold it, I'm gone, you know, you got it. It's what they do with the home business. You know, I wasn't in, you know, I took the courses on that stuff, I took the class. I would never sold anybody real estate. I just took the stuff because I was in the construction industry and I wanted to know more about, I was doing accounting in the construction industry, let me put it that way, I'm an accountant. But I wanted to make sure, you know, I took courses on insurance, got licenses for they expired, you know, the real estate and all that garbage. But, you know, just for general knowledge. It wasn't really like, I never go around selling anybody any freaking paper annuities, or I don't go selling anybody real estate, you know, go for commissions and all that garbage. I just try to steer people right with the financial stuff. And you're probably going to be fine with the metals. The only way I could see them correcting below that 18 is if we don't have them pump up pretty good right now before the next equities crash. Now, the only way metals could actually go up at the same time that the equities crash would be over more concerns about a debt, the outlook for the federal government. If all of a sudden Moody's or Standard & Poor's starts issuing statements or changes their outlook for the federal government due to like budget concerns and debt ceiling concerns, then you can actually see gold and silver go up at the same time that the equities go down. If the equities just correct because, I don't know, the big guys pull their money out of there, because I'm not going to say that, it's just a normal correction. The big guys are keeping the equities up, with all that QE money. That's really what's going on. So, but it looks like the Hindenburg Effect has occurred so many damn times that it's going to play out like 2008. The equities are going to crash, and we're probably going to have a bigger crash than we had before. And maybe the sacrificial lamb this time won't be like Lehman Brothers and Bear Stearns. Maybe it's going to be J.P. Morgan. I don't know. Oh yeah, somebody commented about Blythe Masters. I'd like to do more crazy stuff on this, but you swear to God, man, if I put any picture of a girl with a bikini on, and it's related to the video, even though it's a financial video, but I have my own way that I work it in there, because it's less dry than this bullshit me just getting in front of the freaking camera, right? It's less boring. But it's the same information, but I have my way of working it into there so it's pertinent to the video. There are these religious freaks that flag the crap out of them, and I'm like, I'm doing a lot of work on this shit, and I gotta watch for some spiteful freaking faceless piece of garbage that's gonna screw me up over some garbage like that. I shouldn't even say that, but to tell you the truth, I can make, literally, I don't know, 50 times more money than I'm making on YouTube. Not that I'm bitching, but don't tell me I'm doing this because I have a conscience about the middle class. So, if these fucking, I'm saying it, these fucking religious freaks, they want to get bent out of shape about this kind of shit, go to hell. Go to hell, man. One of these days, the planet's going to be devoid of these freaks with the next big freaking purge that's out there, because, maybe there's going to be Islam and the wackiest of the other religious freaks freaking killing each other, and we'll have a nice freaking world after that. It might be a good thing. That's the way I look at it. But I can't keep putting out these other videos like that, because I want to put one out about Blythe Masters, man. But to tell you the truth, Blythe Masters, what is her name? Masters, what is her name? The one of the derivatives? I don't know nothing about her personally, but, I could tell you how this works. The women in business, a lot of them, they get this big cocky attitude, like they know everything and all this shit, A lot of them do. She's probably one of them. But, it turns out, when it really comes down to push comes to shove, the sharks eat them up, man. They're freaking done. They're done. They eat them up, they spit them up, they chew them up, they're done. They put them through the freaking grinder and they can't handle it. It's like they really don't. They don't handle it. So, I get a feeling at J.P. Morgan, if they got a lot of heat coming up, she's going to be the one that's going to get fried, baby. Fried. And any guy that freaking, puts himself subservient to that kind of garbage, they're the kind of dorks that wind up with the divorces and they have to pay $50 million to the idiot, because she's a victim. Well, you know what? It all comes around one way or the other, because, dorks like that who are totally subservient, they never freaking get money. Personally, me, if I was one of those J.P. Morgan crooks, and, I had this bitch that was, trying to get a divorce from me, I'd pull all that shit out, put it into silver, hide it in the mountains, and if she I'd go scorched earth all the way. I wouldn't be playing any games. These guys are pussy whipped all the way. But I'd have plenty more to put out about Blythe Masters, and maybe I will put one out there later. But I'll guarantee you, she's I don't know this for a fact. I'm pretty sure about this. She's probably getting hammered good because the males are the freaking sharks, man. It just goes back, if he goes into survival mode, they ain't gonna be playing freaking nice. They ain't gonna be playing nice. And it turns out, I'll guarantee, I think she's gonna get slammed big time. The evil lady, whatever the hell she is. She's an insect getting ready to get slammed. That's all that's going on. So anyway, I gotta watch what I put out here on YouTube because you got these, and I'm not violating any community standards, but it's like subjective. You got somebody over there, whoever judges whatever the hell this is and all that. I'm getting pissed off at this shit, to tell you the truth. So, I don't know. I might actually take another venue. Who the hell knows? Because if I got to watch some crap coming out of left field like this, I don't know, maybe I should take another venue. But, like I said, I can literally make, 20 times the amount of money I'm making doing this. I'll guarantee you that. I'll guarantee you that. Because I've been around some of the heaviest hitters going, oh, yeah, I want you to take a look at, you think it's bullshit. A lot of people, it's a boring video, but I put one out there called The Shadows of the Elite. It's the only one that's titled that, Shadows of the Elite. It's boring. $1.4 trillion deal. I didn't get nothing out of it. I mean, the richest bastards in the world are the cheapest. But I can tell you one thing. I think I've seen stuff that the people in J.P. Morgan didn't see. I tell you the truth. There is I'm not just talking, maybe I shouldn't be putting this out here, but I don't give a shit. But I got a problem with insects playing games. Personal problem with that shit. And I will take it personal. Big time.